Okay, so anyway, I've been having this idea about the multiverse. Now, I've role-played for most of my life, so I've known about the multiverse. It's part of my general knowledge. Some people may not know about it. I'm going to put some links here on YouTube to provide information for the multiverse. And but I have a different take on it, and this is what I'm going to present right now. The multiverse is basically the universe as we know it is there's one type of multiverse called the bubble multiverse, bubbleverse. And our whole universe, or what we conceive as the universe, is inside a bubble. Okay, and outside the bubble, there are more bubbles. There's multiple bubbles, and the bubbles float in something called the bulk. Well, that's what scientists are calling it. Different people call it different things. It doesn't matter. It's something that's beyond our understanding. Now, at first, I'm thinking, well, a multiverse could make sense in looking at God, because something outside of our universe would not be able to be perceived by our senses. Wow, concept there. And I'm thinking, well, at first I was thinking, well, does he live in another bubble? And then I'm thinking, well, why would he live in another bubble? He'd have to reach out of his bubble into our bubble. And then it dawned on me, oh, wait a minute. What if he doesn't live in a bubble? What if he lives in the bulk? What if he lives in the vastness of the universe itself? A being immensely powerful. Now this kind of like brings us to the point of who is God? What is God? God is all perfections, immensely powerful. The most powerful thing you can think of, that is God. Okay, because he created the universe. Okay, now. Then I started thinking, well, the universe is, in this bubble, is all of space as we know it, right? The three dimensions. And the funny thing is, and the three dimensions are up, down, left, right, back, forward. The three dimensions. The thing is, time is the fourth dimension. Okay, now, and this is where I kind of started thinking, well, what if the bubbles aren't multiple universes, different universes? What if they're the same universe at different times? Well, that would explain a lot of things. One, it would kind of explain why God can be in the past, present, and future, and he doesn't change. That's because he doesn't, we do. Time changes. Now, if you think about time, we're trapped in it. We are trapped in time as we are trapped in space. I've always considered time as if anybody's ever seen an old projector movie, motion in a movie, which now everything's digital, used to be a set of pictures that were ran real fast with slight changes in the actual pictures. Well, you run, I believe it's 24-second, and it creates the illusion of motion. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the old wheel with the motorcyclist. He would sit there, and you turn the wheel, and you have these little slits, and it creates the motion that he's going around the. He's riding a bike. It was an old Victorian thing. And the old, I can't remember what it's called, but you'd flip a whole bunch of cards real fast. And it would create the motion, the illusion of motion. So, but I've always viewed that time is like that. Each slice of time, however we're going to measure it, millisecond, nanosecond, bit, doesn't matter. It's a piece of this film, and time itself is the full spectrum of all the slides of time put together. Now, why is this important? because something he does in the past affects something he does in the future. This being God. We're going to call him God, this being, the bulk. Now, if he is able to manipulate one event, he doesn't have to create a multitude of universes. All he has to do is reach into the earliest bubble, change something, gravity, the nuclear force, an event, and he can see the outcome in another bubble. So he doesn't have to fine-tune all the bubbles. All he has to do is fine-tune the first bubble. So, theoretically, he has created a perfect universe, in which I'm going to get back